We sprinkle it on our food without thinking. Yet salt, this simple crystal, has sparked wars, built empires, and determined trade routes. Long before it flavored our meals, it shaped our biology. Salt is not just the seasoning, it is the metabolic foundation of life itself, a relic of the oceans from which all creatures came. To understand salt is to trace a thread from the primordial seas to the beating of our hearts. Life began in salt water. The ancient oceans, rich in sodium, chloride, potassium, and other ions, cradled the first cells. Their chemistry mirrored the brine that surrounded them. But when evolution carried life out of the seas onto land and into freshwater, salt became a challenge. Dry air pulled water out of exposed cells, risking dehydration, while freshwater environments far less salty than the ocean flooded cells with water and drained them of ions. Both extremes threaten to upset the delicate balance that life depends on. Organisms had to bring the ocean with them, developing intricate ways to regulate salt and water. This need gave rise to one of biology's most profound innovations, osmoregulation. Fish evolved gills that could balance salt in different waters. Birds and reptiles grew specialized salt glands, like the marine iguana that sneezes brine, or seabirds that spit excess salt. Mammals refined kidneys into sophisticated filters. Every creature that left the sea invented its own way to carry a piece of it inside. At the heart of this balancing act is one molecular machine, the sodium-potassium pump. It sits in the membrane of nearly every animal cell, burning energy to expel 3 sodium ions for every 2 potassium ions it pulls in. That imbalance charges the cell like a tiny battery, powering the transmission of nerve impulses, the absorption of nutrients, and the very rhythm of muscles, including the heart. This pump is so essential that your body spends nearly a third of its resting energy just to keep it running. It is, quite literally, the toll we pay for leaving the sea. Salt doesn't provide energy the way sugars and fats do, but it enables metabolism at every step. Sodium and chloride ions regulate fluid balance, ferrying nutrients into cells and waste out. In your nerves, a sudden rush of sodium creates the electrical spark of thought, sensation, and motion. In your stomach, chloride becomes hydrochloric acid, breaking down food into usable fuel. Without salt, complex life and complex minds would never have been possible. But evolution has left us with a paradox. For most of our history, salt was scarce, so our bodies evolved a powerful craving for it. Ancient humans followed salt licks, traded it across continents, and even paid armies with it. The word celery comes from salt. Today, though, salt is everywhere, hidden in processed food. What was once precious is now overabundant, and our ancient appetite has become maladaptive. Too much salt overwhelms the balance our bodies fight to maintain, raising blood pressure and straining the heart and arteries. It is a classic evolutionary mismatch, a Paleolithic craving colliding with a postmodern diet. In the end, salt is more than a commodity. It is a biological constant. It shaped the osmoregulatory systems that let life conquer the land. It fuels the signals of our brains, and it churns in every heartbeat. Each cell Each nerve impulse, each thought is a reminder that we still carry the sea within us. The ocean is not only our past, it is alive in the very rhythm of our being. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.